Hi, my name is Laura Hepworth, and I did my project on W. E. Du Bois. W. E. Du Bois was born on February 23, 1868 in Great Barrington, Massachusetts, where only 25 to 50 black people consisted in a population of 5,000 people. Even though he goes by W.E.B., his full name is William Edward Burghardt Du Bois. From a very young age, he excelled in school. Having graduated at the age of 16, he went on to college, going first to Fisk College, then to Harvard, then later the University of Berlin. From a very young age, he had a problem with the way he and others like him were treated. Racism mutated his personality into sullen and withdrawn, and it haunted him the rest of his life. His family and friends and scholarships were the only thing that got him through college. Throughout his life, he was consumed with higher education for black youth and social sciences, and he was continually looking for the cure for color prejudice. After finishing school at Harvard, he was challenged by a man by the name of Rutherford B. Hayes, who said, and I quote, "There's not one that has high enough credentials to apply to study abroad." When he heard this, he felt the challenge and applied, and Hayes had to later come back and say that he was misquoted because Du Bois was more than qualified. After graduating with his doctorate degree, he went on to teach and also became editor-in-chief of several newspapers and magazines. One was named The Crisis. One book that he wrote was called The Philadelphia Negro. Years later, he continually growing tension continued to grow until it grew into a full-blown hatred. But the thing that hit the hatred at home was when one of his college buddies was thrown in jail due to a verbal attack he gave another man during a conference. That man goes by the name of Booker T. Washington. My camera almost fell, so I had to fix it. Washington overcharged his college buddy, which led this great hatred of each other. Not only did they have different beliefs, but they also had tension because of the acts against one another. He contributed much to education. He believed that there was a chance of higher education through the talented tenth and through the knowledge of the modern culture could guide American Negroes into higher civilization. He contributed his passion and his knowledge for equal rights, so that not just blacks, but everyone could have the same rights. His philosophy is significant today because, most of all, it addresses what many would argue is the real-world problem of white domination. Du Bois later ended up moving back to Africa, where his family was originally from, and shortly after becoming an official citizen, died in his own self-exile.